Hello everyone. A few months ago I posted a quick video on Facebook that shared with those who are interested my philosophy of life, which is walking, talking, and eating Junior Mints. And I've had enough people to request that I post another quick video. So today I want to talk about where we stand as of May of 2011. At the beginning of every year, we Americans go through this process of redefining who we want to be. Redefining what we want to do with our lives. We put together ideas, we put together a plan of losing weight, reading more, spending more time with loved ones, whatever it might be. We have a strategy in our minds. But usually January, February, we're fairly strong with that strategy. We stick to it. Very little distractions. Then March, things begin to wane. April, we're 20% into it. By this time of year, most of us have forgotten what we started out to better about ourselves and to improve for the year. So let's go back to where you were January 1st of this year. What were you focused on? What was your strategy for the year? The thing you have to understand, I think we all have to look at is, what did that strategy, what was it designed to give you? See, there are a lot of definitions of what a strategy is. But in reality, what a strategy does for you is only one thing. It gives you the ability to say no. To say no to all the distractions out there that are there simply to derail you from whatever it is you want to accomplish. So, if you think about, let's use the cliched New Year's resolution, I want to lose weight. A lot of people go through that process. We decide we're going to exercise more, we're going to do more, we eat better. But then eventually those distractions, those things that we need to say no to, rear their ugly heads. And for that example, the distractions, the things we need to say no are, say no to pizza, chocolate cake, ice cream, potato chips, beer. Say no to sitting on the couch and watching television on a sunny day. Saying no to sleeping in the morning instead of getting up and exercising. So it's those things we have to say no to, those things that are designed to derail us, that we soon forget about as February, March, and April start to come along. So what I want to do is share with you a good example of what we mean by saying no. And I'm going to share with you an example of how to catch a monkey. So if you recall, a few months ago, I was actually looking for a monkey to use in a video that I was shooting. And one of the things I never did find, I found a source, but I never actually found the monkey I wanted. It didn't work out, at least yet. But I do know how to catch a monkey. So if I was in South India, I would apply what we call the South Indian monkey trap. And this actually does work. You take a jar, like something like this, or perhaps a coconut, and you drill a hole in the coconut, take all the stuff out. Then you fill the jar or coconut with a bunch of useless trinkets. And I've got here a bunch of Mardi Gras style beads, I've got some pennies, I've got some dimes, I've got some paper clips, just useless stuff, really. Then you take and you find a monkey trail. You take along that monkey trail, just off to the left, to the right, you take that jar or coconut filled with useless trinkets and you attach it by rope chain to, say, a tree, a large stone, or a dead stump. Something heavy. And then you just walk away. Because eventually what will happen is a monkey will wander along the trail, it will look and see this jar or coconut, it'll see the useless trinkets inside, and out of curiosity, it will go in, jam its hand to pull the stuff out. And just like mine right now, when the monkey's hand is in a ball, in a fist, it can't get its hand out of the jar. Now we all know all the monkey has to do is release the useless trinkets, pull its hand away, and move on and run off to freedom and to see better days. But that's not what this silly little primate does. So the monkey's not as smart as we are. The monkey holds so stubbornly and so aggressively to these useless trinkets that it's held captive by its own ignorance. And then eventually what happens after a few hours or sometimes a couple of days, the trappers come back clubbed the monkey on the head, and carried away. When I hear that, when I heard that story years ago, I think, what a dumb little creature. Come on, dude, pull your hand out and run away. It's not that difficult. It's pretty simple. But you know, before we throw the monkey under the bus, the thing that we have to ask ourselves is the question I have to ask myself on a consistent basis is, am I really that much smarter than the monkey? Because you know what? All of us have our hand in the trap. We are all holding so aggressively, so tightly, so stubbornly to some useless trinkets that we, like the monkey, are held captive by our own ignorance. Now, yours trinkets may be worn out ideas, old beliefs, dysfunctions, maybe some self-talk, maybe past experiences, past behaviors. Something is holding each of us captive. Something we can control. So I ask you, as you are 5 months into this year, what did you design your year to look like? And is it looking like that? And if not, what is it that's holding you back? What is it that's in the jar, in the trap that you're holding so aggressively to? What useless stuff is there out there that you need to say no to and release your hand? Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope to talk to you all very soon.